Oh, what is up, YouTube? How are you guys today? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today for the next game. The next game I haven't decided. I was going to think of the next game to do after Road 96. I wanted to do Twinkle Nuts. I was two, not one, but two, obviously, because it just came out and it looks pretty cool. I never played the first one and the second one, but came across Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, and I had not played an RPG game like this in a very, very long time. So when I saw this, I knew this had to be the next game that I was going to do. Obviously, with a game like this, that is a heavy RPG game, not tabletop, but like D&D kind of dice roll kind of game. So I went with, so that's the kind of game it is, with lots of storytelling, character selections where you get to build your character with like stats and stuff, whatever you want to call it. Trying to think here. This is going to be the next game that I am going to do with Let's Play. And another thing I'm going to start doing is you're going to start seeing some more edits in this game, because this game is going to be, by what I checked, was going to be about 80 to 120 hours, depending on the playthrough and how many side quests you do, compared to like Road 96, which was like 10 hours, and that was linear. So you're going to see a bit more edits in this one, and my goal for the edits are going to be, you know, obviously keep it to more of the entertaining parts, the story plot stuff, and the action, that kind of stuff. So you might see less looting. I will be reading lots of the text on how to play this game, because I don't know how to play a game like this. It's been so long, and because of that, I'm going to have to read every tutorial that they send me. It's gonna be fun. What else is there to say? Lastly, I guess just enjoy this first part of the creation of my character. I hope you guys enjoy. After this video will just be of me creating Twinkle Nuts, the character that we will be walking the path with through his eyes and his thinking. Enjoy. Have a good day, guys. Neato. There we go. See you. Cool. Awesome. The Crusade has begun. We thank you for your support, and you will have a truly mythic. Hello, everyone. It's been Bango. Welcome to this lovely morning. It is morning for me. I don't know about you, but it is for me. And we are here to start Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, I believe it's called. I have not played a game like this since Neverwinter's Nights 2 came out, and that game is freaking awesome. I still remember playing that game as a kid a lot of the time, playing different characters, trying out different classes. Thought it was a lot of fun, and I'm hoping to get the same kind of enjoyment from this as I do with many good RPGs, and we can begin. Let's begin this. Let's start this new game. Of course, join the struggles against the world wound. The epic war between Golarion and the Abyss that has raged for more than 100 years. Up to now, the Crusader armies have barely managed to curb the overwhelming enemy forces. But not for much longer. The demon lords are preparing to strike a decisive blow. You will have to harness mythic powers, take command of the 5th Crusade, and lead it against the demonic horde. Cool. Hope this guy's a friend. I would love this guy to be a best friend for me. Yeah, difficulty. Ooh. Custom? There's custom? Oh, I guess you can't do it though. Choose this is not ready for the players, not familiar with the Pathfinder. As well as this information is, do you confirm this choice? I accept. Not ready for players who are not familiar, as well as it does not forgive any mistake made during combat, and your character's build must be no less. That's scary. We'll go with daring then. It's like medium ice cream, right? It's like if you get the small ice cream, then it's just not enough. But if you get the large ice cream, then it's just too much, and you feel awful afterwards. But medium is like, you know, you feel like you get more than you should get, but it's not overwhelming. Critical hits. Death's Door. What does happen? Your character in the company will not die after suffering a deadly injury and will instead receive a Death's Door. Oh, is that turned off? Oh, that's why. Did companions rise after combat? Now, with this option switched on, neither characters nor companion will ever die. Many damage or effects, they will only become unconscious and will rise after combat is over. Oh, so they can die after combat. Remove net effects on rest. Off with this option switched on. Blindness ability to damage numerous other will be removed immediately upon resting. Now we turned off. So our companions will not rise after combat. You can't get rid of negative effects on rest. We're controlling effects after combat with this on. Frightened, paralyzed, numerous other effects will be removed soon after combat. Okay, so that supports us. Slightly weaker enemies. I want them like normal. Damage to party 1. How much damage? So it's like 1. So you take as much as you should. That's good. Number of enemies standard. Okay. Affects the size of combat encounters. Sometimes the power of enemies in them. In the reduced mode, many combat encounters will contain far fewer enemies. In the enlarged mode, many challenging combat encounters will have even more enemies. And some enemies will be replaced with more powerful ones. Ooh. Additional enemy behaviors. Enable this option to allow some enemies to use additional abilities and spells. Okay. Which determines The party speed depends on the weight you're carrying. Oh, you can turn that on? This option determines the severity of penalties and how much damage members of your party will receive in storm weather. So that'd be light. So it counts for something? Oh, it's light or heavy. Okay. I'm excited to make our character here too. Enable character retrain? What is this? When enabled, allow a certain NPC in the game to retrain your character as a companion. Changing this option would change the game, so let's send it to custom. And that will be turned off. Okay. So in auto mode, I'm going through all of this, and you guys can suffer with me as we go through it all. We're almost done anyway. Crusade auto mode. In this mode, the strategic management of the Crusade continues without the player's involvement. Let me read that again. Okay, so it's turned off. In this mode, the strategic movement of the Crusade continues without the player's involvement. All right, so even when we're not involved, it still continues on. Once activated, this mode cannot be deactivated. It has no effect on the main story, but some side quests associated with the Crusade might become impossible to complete. The defeat of the Crusader armies become impossible. Demon Forge blocking access to the captured regions will be liberated in stages. Well, that's going to be turned off, so. Only active companions receive experience. That will be turned off, so everyone will receive experience even if they're not in the fights. I'm assuming. Turn this option. Disable this option for all companions to gain experience if they're not in your current party. Yup. Only skill users receive skill check experiences. What? If you enable this option, only the characters who roll an ability check will gain experience for success. Disable this option for the whole party to gain experience for a successful ability check. Ooh. Dude, I'm already excited for this game. I hope it's a long game. Last is Aslanti mode. Aslanti. Only one save slot is available in this mode. The game saves automatic key points. Oh, so it's Iron Man. Okay. So this is Iron Man, where it auto saves and you can't manually save. And once you make a decision, it automatically saves for you. Immersive mode. This move disables almost all interface hints in combat. I don't want that just because I don't know how this game will work. Lines of attack, like line of sight. Current enemies' actions, cooldown timers. It shows your character's actions and enemies' health bars. As much as I would want that, that's something you only put on it if you know like everything in the game. And I need, yeah, tutorial. All right, cool. Let's do it. Yes. Ooh, great pre-generated character. No, I don't want to create. I want to create my own character. Ugh, I wish I could have better graphics. Look at the clothing. It's so blurry. I have that on low graphics. So this is a melee difficulty. Oh, they have difficulties. Defense, melee, range combat, rogue. All right, who's like a 5? Where's the 5s at? There's no 5s. Everyone's 1, 2, or 3. Charisma. Intelligence, dexterity, strength, constitution, wisdom. All right, so this kind of reminds me a little bit of Dark Souls with strength and constitution. What do we have up here? Melee combat, range combat, control, class and so many creatures, controlling enemies. All right, so this is like a bunch of CC. Magic, relative effectiveness of a class in casting offensive magic while using the pre-made build. Support, relative effectiveness of a class in supporting and improving battle capabilities of the party while using the pre-made build. And then defense. I would love to do a character that does control and support before they kind of just do I've always liked making characters where like the whole point of them is just to make like crazy buffs and debuffs in the game. That's like all they're good for. So I'm guessing these are the characters of the game. All right, I'm gonna read this all. While many warriors strive to perfect their art, spending all their time honing their skills in martial arts, others spend as much effort dedicating themselves to a cause, passion. Always important to have a cause. These warriors, known as cavaliers, wear themselves to a purpose, determined above all else. Cavaliers are skilled at fighting from horseback and are often found charging across a battlefield. Wait, can you ride horses in this game? Oh, that's cool, if you can. With the symbol of their order, trailing on a long, fluttering banner. The cavalier's true power comes from the conviction of his ideals, the oaths that he swears, and the challenges he makes. And features abilities. So this is like kind of lore and like what they kind of do, right? More than capable of upholding the honor of their deities. And battle clerics often prove stalwart. And what are they good for? Magic and support? Makes sense. The true strength lies in their capability to draw upon the powers of their deities, whether to increase their own and their allies' powers in battles, to vex their foes with divine magic, or to lend healing to companions in need. As their powers are influenced by their faiths, all clerics must focus their worship upon a divine source. I'm probably not going to read all of that. I'm not going to read everyone's, but I do want to read features abilities. Animal companion. The character chooses a companion from the list of available animals. Animals companions can wear barding and gain new abilities as they advance. Order. Each cavalier chooses an order to join. Their order gives them their ability to challenge an enemy, gaining advantages against them. Each order gives the challenge its own unique advantage. It also gives the cavalry additional abilities as they advance. The character gains bonus, commands, feats. Ooh, why are these highlighted? Usually when they're highlighted, you can usually click on them. Here we go. Character gains bonus. Bonus type. Bonuses are numerical values that are added to checks and statistical scores, such as AC. Air conditioning? Most bonuses have a type, and as a general rule, bonuses of the same type are not cumulative. Do not stack for the same purpose. Okay. Only the greater bonus granted applies. Examples for bonus types are size, luck, enhancements, and morale. And what are feats? Feats are abilities that are not tied to your race, class, or skill. These are particularly quick reflexes that allow you to react to dangers more swiftly. The training to deliver powerful strikes with melee. Okay, so like a weapon and like knocking someone down. Okay. Some feats are more useful to certain types of characters than others. Many of them alternate or enhance blah blah blah, while others might apply bonuses to your statistics or grant you the ability to take actions otherwise prohibited to you. And then ability strength. Base value, modified value, modifier, and then racial. So I'm guessing, so it starts at 17 with a modifier +4. So wouldn't that be 21? How's that work? And then they get +2 for being a half elf. Strength measures muscles and physical power. Here are examples where you apply your character's strength mod. Melee attack rolls, damage rolls when you're using a melee weapon or a thrown weapon, and athletic skill checks. Most builds of fighters, barbarian, cavalry require high strength. Strength also sets the maximum amount of weight your character can carry. So strength helps you with items and melee weapons. Got it. Constitution. Constitution bonus increases the character's hit points, so health. Okay, so Constitution is their health. So the ability is important for all classes. Here are examples where you apply your character's Constitution modifier. Fortitude saving throws. I don't know what a saving throw is. For resisting death effects, poison, disease, and similar threats. Hit points your characters get when they gain a level. If a character's Constitution score changes enough to alter their Constitution modifier, the character's hit points also increase or decrease accordingly. Wisdom. Guy has no wisdom. Is 10 the lowest? I'm guessing 10 is like the lowest you can go, right? If I recall. In these games, or I don't know why, but wisdom describes a character's willpower, common sense, awareness, and institution. So this guy has no common sense. Got it. This guy's like, never mind, I won't go there. If you want your character to have an acute sense, put a high score in wisdom. Here are examples where you apply your character's wisdom modifier. Saving throws. We're negating the effects of charmed persons and other spells. Okay. It's like a dodge. Isn't that dexterity though? Perception. Lore, nature, and lore religion skill checks. Clerics, druids, inquisitors, war priests, hunters, shaman, and rangers get bonus spells based on their wisdom scores. Okay, so clerics would probably have high wisdom then. The guy probably has decent wisdom. He does. But he's not very smart. And then dexterity. Doesn't have the following features. Atheism. Doesn't have the following features. Rahandum Faithful. This guy's a fighter. Combat feats. Fighters gain twice as many feats as the other classes. Some of these feats are directly connected to combat abilities. They also have X's unique feats and increase their damage and chance to hit. So more damage and higher hit percentage. Got it. A fighter can choose a group of weapons and gain bonuses to damage and chance to hit them, yielding them. As a fighter advances, they can choose additional weapon groups or gain new unique powers. Fighters make the most of their armor. As they advance, they reduce the power. So this guy's a tank. Okay, got it. So he's like a tank. Rogues, I'm guessing, are rogues, right? Dexterity. Dexterity means agility, reflexes, balance. I'm guessing this is good for rogues, obviously. Here's some examples where you apply your character's dexterity modifier. Ranged attack rolls. Deleting those for attacks made with bows, crossbows, throwing axes, and many ranged spells. Attacks like Scorching Ray. Bzz, Scorching Ray. Psst. I have skin cancer now. Armor class. Oh, so that's what AC means. Armor class. Okay. Armor class. So like, I'm guessing like light armor. There's like medium, heavy, and like other wacky stuff. Provided that current bonus is not limited by the armor's maximum dexterity bonus. Reflex saving throws for avoiding fireballs and other sites that you can escape. Yeah, so reflex saving throws. Got it. Trickery, mobility, and stealth skill checks. This ability is vital for characters seeking to sell with ranged weapons such as bows. Most builds of rogues, slayers, hunters, monks. Intelligence determines how well your character learns and reasons. Animal companions require intelligence scores 3 to gain access to many new feats. Wait. Here are examples where you apply your character's intelligent modifier. The number of skill points gained each level, though your character always gets at least 1 skill point per level. How many levels can you go up to? Like 99, 20, 30? I don't know. Alchemists, Arcanists, Witches, Magi, and Wizards gain bonus spells based on the intelligence score. Okay. And Charisma. Charisma measures the character's power, personality, personal magnetism, ability to lead, and appearance. Here are examples where you apply your character's charisma modifier. Persuasion and use magic device skill checks. General energy DC for clerics and paladins empty to harm undead foes. Oh. Bards, paladins, or ghost sources gain a number of bonus spells based on their charisma score. The minimum charisma score needed to cast a spell is 10 plus the spell level. Cool. Oh, these are skills. Okay, so here are some features. You have sneak attack. The slayer, sorcerer. Every sorcerer depends on a creature that was magic. Who's got like CC? I feel like none of these characters have CC. Oh, we're making our own. Create your tribe from scratch. Choose their race, class, gender, and alignment. Customize their appearance. Finally tune their ability skills. Sure. How do I do it? Next. Absolutely doing this. A wolf. There's foxes in this. Humanoid foxes. We're not doing it though. I'm evil. You know I'm evil because I'm red and I got black. Sinister writing. They need more portraits for this game. That's kind of cool looking. I might do that one just because it's a cool portrait. I think I'm just gonna pick the one that looks coolest. I wonder if these are people like that they know. Who's this guy? Weird looking. Alright. This guy is the coolest looking. I like his the most. We'll go with his. Oh my gosh. There's so many classes to pick. Oh my. Oh my. And then there's like subcategories in them. Oh dear. How do you minimize them? I don't want... Oh, okay. There can only be one. Dude, this is cool. I could seriously stand here for hours looking at these characters. Show me the clerics. I have no idea how to make a class in this. I really shouldn't be doing a custom, but I'm doing it anyways. Cavalier. Was an animal companion. Okay, so they're like... Oh, okay. They're up here. They're not in the... Druids? Okay, so druids are the ones with the CC and support. They have cool animals too. What's an inquisitor? Deities, weapons of retribution. They possess many divine spells. Mostly use them to empower themselves and fight with a weapon favored by their... Okay, so they're battle mages. Is what I'm getting from this. I could seriously... I'm probably gonna be here like an hours looking at this stuff. What's here? Why can't I take this? Why am I not allowed to take any of these? A witch. Yeah, let's do a witch. I think we're gonna do witches because witches... I'm kind of into witches right now. We'll definitely look up... Oh, war priest. Ooh. A war priest. War priests apply both cold weapons and a vast array of sacred spells. They are effective in both offense and defense, can heal and empower allies, and have... Okay. So they have a little bit of everything. Interesting. Oh, they're pretty difficult, though. Who's the hardest, do you think? Witches are technically tough, man. It's kind of weird how they do some of this. Why is everyone, like, level 4? Where's the level 5s at? Where's, like, the hardest character to play? Kinetics. Here we go. It's one of the most difficult classes to master. They are masters of elements capable of creating elemental blasts with almost no boundary. These blasts can be devastating to the enemies. They're only good for one thing. I mean, I'm not going to play. I just want to see them. Is an arcane who fights with a weapon in one hand and a spell in the other. They are very effective thanks to the vast array of both spells. However, playing this class takes a lot of attention and micromanagement. That's not for me. Which is? What is arcane spellcasters? They're especially good at controlling and weakening enemies' both spells with a unique measure called hexes, which can also heal and empower their allies, though less effective than some. This is a difficult class to play for a newcomer. Aw. And I can't play them? Fine. What's a skull? Skull is a combination of furious fighter and an empowering ally. They usually fight in melee, can employ limited numbers of spells, can heal and empower their parties. The sons inspire battle rage in their teammates, making those who fight with weapons stronger. Interesting. Well, we can't do that. We can also just do a priest. Or cleric, I guess. I guess it's a cleric. Their lives to certain gods. They have access to the most powerful divine spells. The cleric's main role is to heal and empower allies. Depending on their specialization, some clerics are also good at weakening enemies, smiting them in the name of their faith. I smite you! Cool. Yeah, let's do cleric, guys. I think cleric's the one we're gonna go with. There's so many classes. Oh my gosh. We'll go with clerics. Priest of balance. I am a priest of balance. Life and death are two sides of the same coin called the universe. Those clerics who do not preference on either side and compensate both types of energies and they'll become priests of balance. They are equally good at both giving and taking life, depending on how much their goals match with yours. Ooh. I think I overstretched my back shoulder 2 days ago. Name of their patron, didn't it? You have to call in powerful outsiders to aid their brethren. That sounds cool. Eschewing physical armor protection via the strength of his faith. I don't know how to say this. X less the urge. Like less the urge. I don't know. I'm not picking it because it's too difficult for my little brain to handle. Devil Bane Priest. Crusade-minded clerics trained sensitive to one proper battlefield tactics to take advantage of the weakness of demons. Armor proficiency. Heavy armor. Oh yeah, heavy armor. There we go. Armor class, right? Base attack. +6/1 divided by +1/2. To serve the militant arms of the church, ready to stand guard over the religious holy place. And be its swift avenging armor against those who resist its truth. Are there shaman in this? They're pretty tough to play. The plunge to rage to deal enemies lots of damage. They move fast and have lots of health, but are poorly armored. As they advance, the barbarian gain immune to some. Good. Devil Bane's Priest. Crusading minded. On a proper battlefield to take advantage of the weaknesses of demons. That sounds cool. So he'll be really good against demons. And it sounds like there's going to be a lot of demons in this game. Clerics can actually wear heavy armor. That's so weird. Hey there, brethren. Oh, yeah, here we go. Dedicated summoner. This is what I want. Yeah, we're going to go with Herald's Caller. I want to summon stuff. Mighty Herald. Ooh, I could be anything I want, huh? I could be a human. I could be a boring human, like in real life. I could be an elf, which is basically a human with long ears. A dwarf. What's the difference between a dwarf and a gnome? I guess one is shorter than another. Oh my gosh. Like little midgets. Half elf? Ooh, if I want to be a little spicy, right? Elves are immune to magic sleep effects and gain a +2 racial saving throw against. Oh, that'd probably be good for healers because you don't want them to like fall asleep and miss like healing opportunities. Half orc? Ugh. Lame. Keep orcs in Lord of the Rings, please. What the F is an Azamar? Are humans with a amount of good? There's blood in their ancestry. Always benevolent. Azamars are more inclined towards accident rather than evil. Azamar heritage can lie dormant for generations, only pure sunny, and the child of two apparently human parents. Most societies attribute birth as good omens, though it must be acknowledged that some animals will take advantage of the reputation of their kind, brutality, severity. Blah 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 blah. Look, most humans suffer some minor physical traits that reveal their blah 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 blah. Soon. Our fox are bullpen shapeshifters known for their love of both trickery and art. Of course, there are their foxes. That of an attractive human, someone to build with some eyes, their true form, blah blah blah. Despite it, pigeons consume, prize loyalty, and make true companions. They delight in the art and blah blah. The half-living children of vampires birthed by human females. Oh. You know, both horror and tragedy. The circumstances of a dehamper. Conceptions are often called into question, but scarcely understood, as few mortal mothers survive the childbirth. Those who do not abandon their monstrous child and refuse to speak of the matter. While some speculate that dampers result when mortal women couple with vampires, others claim that they form when a pregnant woman suffers a vampire bite. Some particular zealous scholars even contest Dehamper's status as a unique race, instead viewing them as humans suffering from an unholy affliction. Indeed, these are the strength that they have, perceiving ability to reproduce, their offspring inevitably human, usually sorcerers with an undead bloodline. Cool. You guys are ugly. I'm not picking you. So are the tieflings. That must seem kind of cool, though. Heritage. Knows where their powers came from. The source of many. Those alleged touch beings hints at a relative instinctive or all-encompass heavenly force in their lineage. Some, however, possess more unique traits and abilities inherited from their supernatural forebear, attributes that hint of the precise type of celestial being that affected their ancestor. Light of Halo. Manifest halos. They can create a light centered on their head at will while using okay. So like an angel, right? So these guys are basically angels. Okay, got it. Now it makes sense. Kinda cool. They gain a +2 circumstance bonus on saving those against becoming blinded or dazzled. Asmars have acid resistance, cold resistance, and electric. Okay, so they're resistant to a lot of like +2 racial bonus on perception checks. Oh, that's cool. Elens are immune to magic sleep and gain a +2 racial against enchantment spells and effects. Is that good? I don't know what that means. A saving throw bonus against enchantment spell. Oh, against them. Enchantment spells. I'm assuming that's good. The race is different from the peers. They gain unique racial traits in exchange for losing some of the usual ones. What's skill do? Humans gain an additional skill rank at the first level and 1 additional rank. Oh, okay, so you get a lot of skills from humans. That sounds cool. Oh, wow. Elves get a lot. They have keen senses. They have elven magic. Elven immunity, elven weapon familiarity, and racial heritage. Background selection, yeah, we'll keep this simple and not. So we are a human priest. Oh my. Oh my, there's a lot here, and I love it. We're obviously not gonna go through everything. I'll just kind of pick what I think would be cool. A warrior wanderer, life isn't a pad that you understand its full well and could calm to know it's better. Street urchin scholar, endless hours among books, scrolls, and some of them one by one, and yet you feel like it is only a beginning of journey since there is still so much to learn. Scholar, nature scholar, arcane. Arcane scholars use magic devices and knowledge again to lesser class. She also gets scribe scrolls as bonus if the character already has a class skill weapon. So this is why you really should be picking a pre-made class in the beginning, but okay, I see. Abilities, weapon proficiency, no. We don't want craftsman. Oh, here we go. So this is what we're gonna go with. Go with acolyte. Sounds good. Alright, so we are a priest. We need some wisdom. How hard does this go? Up to 20? Okay. We probably want this up to like, we'll say 17. And then I get to choose which one I want. I probably want wisdom. For example, where you play characters to tell the number of skills, points gained. I guess we'll do this. These stats you don't want to mess around with. You gotta know what you gotta do. Give yourself some health here. Oh my. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, right here. We lose a lot of points going this way. Got it. Okay. I did not see that until now. Okay, so after 13, it's 2 points. Or 1 point here. Okay. Now we know. I haven't noticed that. Negative effects of charms, perceptions, clerics, druids, hunters, and raiders get bonus spells based on their wisdom score. The minimum wisdom score needed to cast their spells is 10 plus the spell level. Okay, so if the spell level is 6, then okay, got it. That makes sense. What happens if you go back one? Do you lose everything? You don't. Next, something I wanted to check is the I just want to see how they built their stats. So intelligence is super low. They actually lowered it. We're not doing that because I don't want to be a dum-dum. Wisdom is 17, which we'll keep. They had constitution. Okay. Or like their main constitution and wisdom. Okay. Wait, what happened to my guy? Oh, do I have to make my guy again? I don't want to do that. I do. Bad. That's fine. I already know what I'm going to do with my guy. We can do this pretty quickly. We did cleric, and then we did herald caller. And then we wanted to do human, acolyte, and then we just did this. I feel like I have a lot of stats. I don't know. Maybe not the best build, but we're doing it. How many of these do I get? Okay, so you can only do... Okay. Persuasion. Wait, what's this? Class skills. Okay. You probably want to just do this, right? What about magic devices? The skill depends on Crusade ability score. The skill cannot be used if your character is not trained in it. Oh, okay. And lower with nature. Ooh. Know much about nature. I know that the trees grow. Nuts flourish. And little squirrels can have little squirrel families. Feats. Oh my gosh. What have I gotten myself into? An amazing game. That's what. Ooh. Spell focus. Any character which has the best impact. Yeah. This is what we want. We could do combat casting. No, I want healing too. Choose a school of magic. Any spells that cast. Okay. They don't really tell you what they do they? There's illusion, necromancy, transmutation. You can gain this feat multiple times. The effect is not static. Each time you take the feat, applies a new school of magic. Okay. I wish I knew what this meant though. Like, some of them are pretty obvious. Illusion means probably illusionary spells. Necromancy is probably like undead, summoning mount. Transmutation, I'm guessing, is like, my guy is gonna be so bad. It's gonna be fantastic. Yeah, but what do they do? Ah, go away. This is what we're gonna pick. Divine Nation. Just sounds cool. Greater spell focus. Yes. What's this? Oh, I gotta choose a deity? Cool. Lawful good. Alignments. Lawful evil. Any lawful. And then neutral. You just have to be a good citizen. God of cities, law, merchant, and wealth, also called the god of walls and ditches in the Eastern Dragon Empire, is known to be a patient deity, maintaining a strong neutral stance in his actions. And so, blah 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 blah. Also known as the guy who holds knowledge and magic above all things. He gains enough power to witness all things, and this feels his. He's a god of magic, torn between destroying the world with one hand and saving it with the other. That's kind of cool sounding. Where's the dude who gives you like favorite weapons, quarterstaff? Also known as the King of Hell, Master of Witches, and Prince of Law, is the most powerful of the 9 archdevils that inhabits hells, and the only one of hell's rulers to claim full divinity. He is he who is credited with the penning of the contract of creation, within which he is followed, believe is hidden. For domain, evil fire lord now. And Mother Moon, the goddess of dreams, luck, stars, as among those. God Cloud, the Hell Knight Order of God Cloud, reverse been divided. Concerned with offensive, defensive combat, respectively. Where's the dude that helps with healing? Where's the healer at? And Lady of Valor is the god of righteous fair, having served as her. He is followed upon his death and continues his righteousness, and the defense of good and the battle against evil domain. Glory, good, law, sun, war. Favorite weapon, longsword. Flail. Favorite weapon, a scythe. A warhammer. Glaive, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. A great axe. A dagger. Domain, death, healing, knowledge, repose, water. There we go. Mother of souls, Grey Lady of Farzma is the goddess of birth, death, and prophecy. Gives Galarian recently departed souls to their final reward. Upon death, souls via the river souls of Farzma, Boneyard, and the outer spirit, which sits atop an impossible tall spire and pierces it. Among the most ancient deities in the multiverse, but keeps her knowledge of the fates of all souls closely guarded. Domain, that sounds cool. Yeah, and she's a dagger. Yeah, okay, we got our deity. Cool. Channel negative energy, channel positive. Hey guys, I believe in you. Channel negative energy. You'll never make it in life. I kind of have to, right? All right, let's see what an evil cleric. An evil cleric. You know, color channels negative energy and can choose to deal damage to living creatures or to heal undead creatures. Okay. General energy causes a burst of healing. A good cleric is channel positive, chooses to deal damage to undead or to heal them. Yeah, we'll definitely go with this one. That's all I need to see. There we go. Death domain, healing domain, knowledge domain. This is gonna be sweet. Your touch staves off pain and death, and your healing is particularly bite on potent. Rebuke death. You can touch a living creature as a standard action, healing it for 1d4 of damage plus 1 for every 2 levels you possess in the class. You can only use this ability on a creature that is below 0 hit points, so they have to be knocked. Okay. You can use this ability a number of times per day equal to 3 plus your wisdom modifier. Oh my, so I could use this a lot. So this is definitely a good one to have. What's that? What's this? You can cause the living to bleed at a touch and find comfort in the presence of the dead. You heal damage instead of taking damage from them. What's knowledge do? No, I don't care. This is the one we're going with. You live at 6th level. All of your cure spells are treated as if they were empowered. Increase the amount of damage healed by half. This does not apply to damage dealt to undead with a cure spell. This does not stack with a power spell. Domain spells. Remove sickness. Lesser restore. Cure serious wounds. Neutralize poisons. Breath of life. Heal. Greater restoration. Protection from spells. Blah, blah, blah. Sounds good. Can I pick who I want? Oh, okay, so I have to be neutral. I kind of dig that. I kind of like the idea of being neutral. So I can be neutral good. All right, so this is lawful neutral, which means I'm a law-abiding person, but I'm not always... I can sometimes be good, I can sometimes be bad. Okay. Chaotic neutral, which means I don't obey the law, and I can sometimes be good or bad. Lawful... Ooh, I can be neutral evil. Interesting. Lawful neutral, neutral evil. So I'm evil, but I sometimes obey the law and sometimes don't. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Good characters protect innocent life. Evil characters debase or destroy it, whether for fun or profit. Lawful characters tell the truth, keep their words, respect authority, honor tradition, judge those who fall short of their deity. Chaotic characters follow their conscience, resent being told what to do, favor new ideas over tradition, and keep their promises only if they feel like they keep. Oh, cool. I like the idea of being neutral good then. Oh, okay, here we go. Neutral good, neutral, neutral evil. So we're not really lawful in any way or chaotic. It's either are we good or evil. This is what I'm getting this. We'll go with neutral good. Ooh. Body type. Big burly man. Big man. Making him what? He's gonna be a what boy? Body type, face. Where's the skin one? Yeah, there we go. Ooh, we can make him. Nah. Just give him like some brownish hair. War paint. Good. I don't want any. Colors? Oh, the clothing though looks like crap though because I have it on low settings. I might be able to increase the graphic settings for this. That's how the game plays. Oh my. Lots of colors here. Yeah, we'll go red and white. That looks cool, I guess. I'm not gonna be a picky thing about it.
This will hurt. Let's shake a leg. Strike as one. Forwards!
I feel faint.
All this waiting bores me.
I didn't even break a sweat.
March, march. All I do.
Beautiful. I'll need to review this spell later.
I'm just gonna go with none. Oh, we get to come up with a name. Twinkle Nuts. Sounds good. Rova the Ninth. Twinkle Nuts has been made. This is what we have. You can move through a threatened square without provoking an attack from an enemy by using acrobatics. I feel like we're gonna be kind of over the place with this guy. He's got good persuasion though. That's good. From Acolyte, his class skill, and the wisdom. And he's very intelligent, so he's very persuasive in religion. I have all this stuff. These are my spells. Holy crap. I get all these spells right off the bat? Dude, this is so much. And our health is 12. Is that a lot? I have no idea. Base attack bonus. I don't know what that is. Melee attack. Initiative. You recall all creatures involved in the battle must make an initiative check to determine the order in which they will act. Oh, okay. So this is speed. Got it. The check is a D20 roll plus its area modifier plus other bonus. Okay, so I roll a D20. And then it goes with my dexterity, which is 13. So I could get like a 33. Okay. And then whatever other bonus modifier. Each character gains a flat-footed condition will make their first action in battle. Spell resistance. This. Virtue. Creature with a tiny surge of light gratitude. Subject 1 temporary hit point. Transmutation. So many monsters. Yes. Okay, conjuration. That's not what we picked though, was it? We picked oh, conjuration looks like that's what we did want. Divine. This is what we picked. So they take 1d3 points of divine magic, so save halves the damage. Anyways, I think Twinkle Nuts is officially here, guys. He is officially here. He is alive, breathing, ready to touch you with his healing powers. Let's do it, Twinkie Nuts. Complete. Well, guys, that is the end of this video of the first part of the Pathfinder series that we're going to be doing with Let's Play. I guess thank you so much for watching. Thank you. And if you guys enjoyed the video of the creation of Twinkle Nuts and hopefully the storytelling that I'll be doing in the future for this game, with the it'll be a lot of fun. Please like and subscribe. Make sure and you think there's any friends out there who you think would like my videos, please give them a shout out in my area. I am always looking for new people to join this community, to be a part of this community, and I hope that you get to be a part of this community. Again, thank you so much for watching this, and please like and subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.